Hello students, in this lecture you are going to learn parts of speech. So parts of speech are categorized as noun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, pronoun and interjection. So these are the types of parts of speech. So the first one is noun. So noun is also always considered as naming word. When you refer a person or place, a thing or an animal, so that kind of thing is always called noun. So the kinds of noun are commonly termed as common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns and material noun. So the first common noun is a word used for a class of person, place or thing. For example, car or man. So these kind of word are common nouns. Then the proper nouns or is a name of a person, place or thing, or that's their own name or any name. A proper noun is always starts with a capital letter. For example, Mikhail, Africa. So Mikhail is the name of a person and Africa is the name of a country. So that must be start with a capital letter. Collective noun. Collective noun is a word used for a group of people or things. For example, jury and team. So, jury is a group of people to select a particular award or prize, and team is also a group of people who are working with together. And then abstract nouns. So, abstract nouns are ideas, feelings, or qualities. For example, love, hate, kindness, imagination, courage, intelligence, sadness, happiness, and whatever comes under the category of abstract nouns. And then material nouns. Material noun is the name of a material or a substance or an ingredient of an alley when we refer a gold, silver, or any other material oriented things. Calcium is always called as material noun. So the first thing is common noun, proper noun, collective nouns, abstract and material noun. And then verb. So verb is an action word, a word that expresses any action or otherwise helps to make a perfect sentence. So it is a linking word between a subject or complement or adverb or adjective something. So this is a connecting action word. So every sentence must have a verb. If I am going to teach you in the sense it comes under the category of verb. So the kinds of verb represent two different things. The action verb expresses mental or physical action. Linking verbs make a sentence by connecting a subject with a word that describes or explains it. In the picture we can see an example. He rode a horse to victory and here he has been sick. So action or connecting words is always called as verb. And the next part of speech is the pronoun. The pronoun is a word used in place of one or more nouns. So if we refer a man, we can use noun. But if we refer a group of people or many things, we can use pronoun. It may stand for a person, place, thing or idea. It can be used for anything. Uh, there are four types of pronouns. The first one is personal pronouns, second one is indefinite, and the third one is demonstrative pronouns, fourth one is interrogative pronouns. The first personal pronouns is I, me, mine. So these kind of words represent the one represent your own self. So I, me, mine, so these things are representing one's own. You, your, yours, so that represent some other's thing. She, her, hers, it, its. So these kind of thing represent another people. We, as, our, us represent a group of people along with each other. They, them, their, theirs, myself, yourself. So these kind of words comes under the category of personal pronouns. The next one is indefinite pronouns. Personal pronouns always a definite pronouns that mention exactly the person we need to mention. But indefinite pronouns are not like that. That is an assumption, or that is an exception. Like we can use the word anybody, each, either, none, someone, one, etc. So these kind of words always indefinite. So these are called indefinite pronouns. So next one is demonstrative pronouns: this, that, these, those. So these words are using for demonstrative pronouns. For example, I'm giving you this lecture, so here I'm using the word this. So this is called as demonstrative pronoun. And then interrogative pronouns. So interrogative pronouns is who, whom, what, which, whose. So these kind of pronouns always question a person. For example, who is your father, who is your mother. So these kind of words are always called as interrogative pronouns. So the next we have adjective. So the word adjective that describes is more about noun. So it describe a noun. So that is called adjective. For example, short lady, sunny day, soft bed, or sweet boy. So it represent how the characteristic of a person lies. So the short lady is short. So we can say short lady. So that is an adjective. Here we have many types of adjective. The first one is adjective of quality and adjective of quantity, adjectives of number, demonstrative adjectives, distributive adjectives, possessive adjectives, exclamatory adjectives, interrogative adjectives. Adverb. Adverb is a word that modifies a verb or a verb phrase. So first we have seen noun. Noun which is represent a name of a person, thing, or place, and pronoun is mentioned one or more number uh, of noun, and the adjective is the one which describe nouns. And here we have adverb. So adverb is the one which modifies verb. Already we have seen verb, so this is the modified one. It modifies or describes a verb or another adverb. So here we have some examples. He ran quickly. So here quickly is an adverb. She left yesterday. We went there. It was too hot. How, when, where, to what degree, or how much. So these are comes under the category of adverb. So then we have preposition. So a preposition introduces a noun or pronoun or a phrase or clause functioning in a sentence as a noun. The word or word group that the preposition introduces is its object. For example, the book is on the table. The children climb the mountain without fear. The spider crawled slowly along the railing. The dog is hiding under the porch because it knows it will be punished for chewing up a new pair of shoes. So here the preposition words is on, without, along, under, for. So these kind of words are always called as preposition. So here we have some common kind of preposition words: abroad, about, above, across, after, against, along. So these kind of words are some common prepositions we are using in a daily basis. And then conjunction. Conjunction is a word that joins a word or group of words, either or, neither nor, but or and. So these words are a connecting words. So this act as a connection between two different sentences. For example, I am eating and sleeping. When we can do both the things one after another. We can eat and after we can sleep. So I will eat and then sleep. So here and then is a conjunction word or connecting word. And then interjection. So interjection is an exclamatory word that expresses any emotion. Oh my goodness, what a cute baby. Wow, look at the sunset. So these kind of sentences always represent an introduction. And the slide is concluding here. I will revise everything one more for you. So we have seen part of speech in this lecture. We can represent noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, interjection, conjunction, preposition as the parts of speech. So first, a noun is a naming word that represent a person, place or thing. Noun represent a person, place, thing or an animal. So the kinds of nouns are common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns, material noun. So we have seen every examples before. So verb is an action word or linking word, and every sentence must have a verb. So verb is also an action word, so it represents an action. For example, we have seen road, has, been. So these are the connecting words or action words. So the pronoun is categorized as personal pronouns, indefinite pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns. So we have already seen what is in context of every pronoun types. And adjective, so adjective is the word that describes more about nouns. So already we have seen the examples: short lady, soft bed, speed boy, kind of things. And the types of adjectives are adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity or number, so that represent any quality or quantity or numbers, that is called adjectives of quality, quantity and number. So like demonstrative, distributive, possessive, exclamatory and interrogative adjectives. And adverb, adverb which modifies verb. We have seen noun and pronoun before, and here we have seen adverb and adverb. So the noun is the collective group of things, like it represent a person, place or thing, and pronoun represent one or more person, so that kind of thing. And adjective describe more about noun, and here adverb modifies a verb or modifies a verb phrase. And preposition, so preposition is also a connecting word. The book is on the table, so on is a preposition word. And without fear, the children climb the mountain without fear, so without is a preposition word. So this is what we always term as preposition. This term preposition the entire sentence. And here we have more common prepositions, so this will be useful for you to make a clear and understandable sentence. And conjunction is a connecting word that joins one or a group of words or one word. And interjection is an exclamatory action verb to express an emotion. So these are the parts of speech. It is more than enough to form a particular sentence, form a correct sentence, and it will be useful for you to write any exams or anything, or to form a simple sentence. This part of speech will be enough for you, and I hope this video will be useful for you all. Thank you so much for watching.